Welcome, Taurus. Thank you for tuning in to your horoscope for December 7th, 2025, on your channel, Zodiac Attraction. Discover what the future holds for you in terms of finances, lucky numbers, love, health, work, family, compatibility, and favorite color. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on daily updates. Get ready to explore your destiny. Let's get started. Taurus, something within you has been quietly stirring, an urge to rise, to act, to claim the life you know you're meant for. Lately, it feels like you've been riding waves of momentum, confidence burning like a quiet fire in your chest. You've been inching closer to a vision, whether it's a new creative venture, a budding business, or a shift in how you experience love and prosperity. There's this unmistakable pull toward action. But along with it, there's hesitation, a mental fog that creeps in the moment you pause to think, a weight that builds when you start tallying all the steps it might take to get there. That pause, Taurus, is not failure. It's simply your old focus surfacing again. One that zeroes in on the gaps, the things you haven't yet attained. But the universe isn't asking you to fill those gaps overnight. It's asking you to keep the current flowing. Write it down, explore the impulse, let curiosity lead. Trust that the inspired action is a whisper from something much greater than fear. You may find yourself lately caught in comparison, reflecting on all the things you think you lack, like staring at empty cups while missing the one that overflows right next to you. This dear grounded spirit is the Four of Cups energy, an emotional mirage that tricks you into believing you're further behind than you actually are. But here's the truth. That long road you imagine is shorter than it looks when you're grounded in the now. Don't let the weight of what could be rob you of what is. Focus on balance between hustle and rest, solitude and connection, goals and play. When life becomes too noisy or cluttered with maybes, strip it back to what's essential. Simplify, align, and act only from what feels necessary and true. If you've ever felt a kinship with a particular animal, notice how that energy shows you something about yourself. Just as some feel empowered by the sleek intensity of a Doberman, you might find clarity in nature's reflections. Tune in to what uplifts and centers you. The animal realm, with its purity of purpose, can remind you of who you are without the mental clutter. Energetic alignment is not a luxury, it's your natural state. So, when overwhelm creeps in or your heart feels clouded, step away. Take a breath. Step out of the familiar. A weekend away, even within your own city, might reset everything. It's not about escape, it's about shifting your lens so you can see what's been there all along. There may be moments now where connection feels strained, where the people you love or once relied on seem distant or difficult to read. This isn't a sign of your failure or theirs. It's a cue that you've drifted slightly from your center. Disconnection from others often begins as disconnection from self. If you're craving warmth and closeness but feel a void, go inward first. Let creativity move through you. Paint, dance, write, breathe. Balance your being with both stillness and motion. Do the things that make you feel alive and sovereign. When you restore the bond with your own essence, you'll understand others better without needing to decode them. Perhaps there's a longing to share your life with someone, to travel with a partner, or build with someone who really sees you. And maybe that desire feels out of reach right now. In those spaces of emotional distance, you might find yourself overcompensating elsewhere, adding more work, more tasks, more responsibilities as if busyness could plug the emptiness. But no amount of effort can substitute connection. You don't need to prove your worth by how much you can carry. Sometimes the bravest thing is to stop, soften, and speak what's true. Real love, real union, begins when you stop doing more and start simply being more present, open, connected. Let go of the belief that your value lies in your output. Let go of the need to fix everything through overachievement. The universe is inviting you to return to the core, your rituals, your rhythms, your soul's truth. What practices bring you clarity? What habits help you feel embodied? Move your body with intention. Feed yourself well and meditate, not because you have to, but because you know the difference when you don't. Set your mornings aside to align with your essentials. Get the necessary things done early, and let joy find its place in the spaces that follow. And if you're feeling tangled in relational tension, connect to the person energetically before you try to solve it physically. Sit with your feelings. Imagine the energy between you as a cord of light and speak truth through your heart, even in silence. Often, clarity will arrive before any words are exchanged. Relationships are not meant to be hard labor. They're meant to be the sacred mirror that brings you home to yourself. Reunite with the people who matter. Choose unity, not isolation. Say the words you've held back. Allow vulnerability to rebuild the bridge. Let's see what the tarot has in store for you today. Today, Taurus, the currents around you carry a powerful promise of release, manifestation, and bold transformation. The energies surrounding your sign reveal a day in which what once felt blocked begins to shift, and what once felt distant begins to draw near. Where your path seemed tangled, clarity returns. Let's explore your 8-card spread for this remarkable day. Card 1, the Magician. The Magician opens your reading with clear confirmation that your inner power is rising. This aligns deeply with your natural Taurus qualities, your grounded determination, patient vision, and ability to persist where others give up. Today, the Magician reminds you that you are the catalyst for the changes unfolding in your life. If you've been waiting for signs, messages, or someone else's initiative, the card urges you to stop waiting and start creating. Every idea you entertain, every hope you nurture is taking form. Your words, intentions, and visualizations carry unusual strength today, so speak only what you want to live. Card 2, the Wheel of Fortune. Following the Magician, the Wheel of Fortune confirms that an energetic shift is now in motion, one you didn't have to force, but one you did have to allow. Where things recently felt stuck or stagnant, the wheel begins to turn. Taurus, this is the sudden release you've sensed coming, a karmic clearing that sweeps away negativity, envy, and the energetic tension of old situations or toxic people. Expect surprise developments, unexpected messages, and opportunities that defy your expectations. What once felt like bad luck rewrites itself into a new cycle of forward motion. Card 3, the 8 of Pentacles. With the 8 of Pentacles, the reading shifts to your daily disciplines, responsibilities, and long-term visions. You may feel called today to improve a skill, refine a plan, or fortify your foundation. This card reflects the hard work you've been putting in, even when no one notices. The message, keep going. Something you've built patiently is about to pay off. This may relate to work, financial goals, or a project you've been nurturing. The card also hints that moving or changing environments may help you break patterns of stagnation and fuel fresh inspiration. Card 4, the King of Wands. The King of Wands enters with bold, fiery energy, representing someone who watches you closely, intrigued, inspired, and pulled toward you. This person sees your strength and feels the magnetism of your presence. Whether romantic or deeply significant, this is someone who does not approach lightly. Though they may appear confident, their hesitations stem from fear, uncertainty, or recent emotional wounds. This card confirms they will soon take action, but they are observing you intensely right now. You are stirring movement in someone's life just by being yourself. Card 5, the Tower. Here, we meet the most intense shift of your reading. The Tower symbolizes a moment where everything explodes, but only the negative structures fall away. For Taurus, this is liberating. An illusion breaks. A false connection collapses. A situation that once held you back dissolves almost overnight. This card removes what was never aligned so you can stand on ground that supports you. You may see a sudden change in work, finances, or your understanding of someone's true intentions. Trust the fall, it is clearing the path you've been manifesting. Card 6, the Queen of Swords reversed. This card represents a cold, calculating, or manipulative figure influencing your emotional or relational world. The reversed Queen of Swords is someone who envies you, interferes behind the scenes, or intentionally creates distance between you and another person. Today's reading reveals that their influence is weakening. Their schemes dissolve as truth comes forward. If someone you care about has been emotionally wounded or misled, This card confirms that clarity is returning and connections previously blocked begin to reopen. Card 7. The Five of Pentacles. The Five of Pentacles acknowledges recent stress regarding money, debt, or unmet needs. Taurus, you may have felt financially pressured or uncertain about the future. But today, this card appears not as a warning, but as recognition of what is now being resolved. Help appears through a person, opportunity, message, or unexpected financial shift. You are moving out of scarcity and into recovery. Relief is coming, and it will be tangible. Something you thought you couldn't afford or achieve begins to align. Card 8. The Two of Wands. The Two of Wands closes your card-by-card journey with vision, planning, and expansion. Your spirit is moving from stillness to forward momentum. You may choose a new project, job, relationship direction, or living situation. This card warns against overthinking. The door is open, the energy is ready, and the world is responding to your movement. You may also find yourself between two options, possibly even between two romantic interests or two career paths. The message is clear. Step boldly. Your future grows only when you do. Taurus, today's reading is a powerful blend of manifestation, release, and renewal. The Magician and the Wheel of Fortune confirm that you are entering a phase where your inner power reshapes your outer reality. The Eight of Pentacles and Two of Wands highlight your progress and the new horizons opening before you. In love, the King of Wands reveals someone deeply intrigued and ready to step forward, while the Queen of Swords reversed exposes interference that is now dissolving. Financially and emotionally, the Tower and Five of Pentacles show that the hardest moments are ending. You are clearing old energy and stepping into a cycle of clarity, stability, and attraction. Trust yourself, because what is meant for you is actively moving closer. Now we will tell you how it will go with money and luck, but first remember to give us a like, subscribe to the channel, and activate notifications. This helps us a lot, and so you never miss your daily reading. Money and luck. Today's financial energy urges you to rethink how you've been managing your resources, Taurus. There is a sense that you've recently felt stretched thin, as if obligations have been piling up faster than solutions could appear. This moment, however, marks the beginning of a shift. A new opportunity, a useful connection, or an idea you dismissed too quickly begins to resurface in your awareness. Trust that the Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favor, even if the changes feel subtle at first glance. You may notice that your intuition about money feels sharper than usual. The Magician's influence encourages you to rely on your natural ability to manifest and attract what you need. If a financial plan, investment, or job-related venture pops into your mind repeatedly today, pay attention. Creative strategies are highlighted, and what once felt out of reach begins to feel surprisingly attainable. Unexpected assistance could also find its way to you. Someone might offer guidance, share a resource, or open a door you didn't know was available. While pride sometimes makes Taurus hesitate to accept help, today's energies remind you that collaboration can multiply your blessings. A simple conversation can become the catalyst for meaningful change. You may need to reevaluate what's no longer serving you financially. The Tower energy still echoes around you, suggesting a sudden realization about a habit, responsibility, or expense that has quietly drained your stability. This insight will not destabilize you. Instead, it liberates you. By cutting away what no longer aligns with your goals, you create space for abundance to flourish. There is also a powerful message about long-term planning. While short-term stress may have clouded your focus, the Two of Wands encourages you to look ahead with renewed confidence. Lay the groundwork for future success. Start the project, take the course, or refine the idea. Every step you take now plants seeds that will grow in impressive ways. By day's end, you may feel a renewed sense of hope about your financial direction. What once seemed blocked begins to feel open. Even if you can't see the full path yet, the energy is undeniably moving toward improvement. Trust the shift. You are moving from scarcity into alignment. The tarot gives you your lucky number. Your lucky numbers for December 7th are 33, 71, 12, 98, 57, 25. Daily love. Your romantic life feels charged with intensity today, Taurus. The presence of the King of Wands in your energetic space points to someone who is deeply attracted to you, someone who may be watching from a distance, gathering the courage to approach. This person's energy is warm, fiery, and passionate, yet there is a layer of hesitation beneath the surface. They may be afraid of misstepping or revealing too much too soon. At the same time, misunderstandings or emotional distance may still linger from the past. The Queen of Swords reversed hints at someone who once interfered, perhaps intentionally, perhaps unknowingly. This influence created delays, confusion, or emotional walls in a connection that mattered deeply to you. Fortunately, this obstructive energy is losing strength, and clarity begins to return. Someone important is thinking about you more than you realize. You may feel their shift intuitively, an urge to check your phone, a fleeting memory, or a moment of déjà vu. These sensations are signs of movement behind the scenes. This person appears ready to initiate communication, even if they're doing so slowly or cautiously. If you're single, you may find yourself surprisingly open to new experiences. The Magician's energy suggests that your aura is especially magnetic today. People are drawn to your presence, your confidence, and your authenticity. Don't be surprised if someone flirts more boldly than usual or makes an unexpected compliment. If you're in a relationship, today is ideal for clearing the air. Misunderstandings dissolve more easily than expected, and your partner becomes more expressive or emotionally available. Conversations today may feel deeper and more meaningful than usual. Let vulnerability take center stage. It will bring you closer. By tonight, you may sense that something major is shifting in your love life. A long period of stagnation breaks open, revealing possibilities you didn't see before. Romantically, you are stepping into a chapter of clarity, attraction, and genuine connection. At work, career matters feel especially active today. The Eight of Pentacles makes a prominent appearance in your reading, emphasizing the importance of dedication, consistency, and craftsmanship. You've been working hard behind the scenes, even when motivation was low or recognition was missing. Today, the effort begins to feel worthwhile once more. You may gain insight into a new work direction, one that leads you to expand your skills or step outside your comfort zone. The Two of Wands suggests you might be considering a new role, project, or environment. Even if you're hesitant, this shift could significantly enhance your long-term satisfaction. Trust the instinct nudging you toward growth. The Tower's influence highlights the breaking of an old work pattern. This could manifest as the end of a routine that was draining you, a realization about a coworker's intentions, or a sudden decision to reorganize your priorities. While these moments can feel abrupt, they are catalysts for positive change. Your leadership potential is amplified under today's energy. The King of Wands indicates that others are noticing your initiative, creativity, and passion. Whether you're aware of it or not, someone may be admiring your work ethic or considering you for greater responsibility. Don't be surprised if you're asked for input, guidance, or to take the lead on something meaningful. Communication becomes a key theme. An important conversation, perhaps one you've been anticipating, may open the door to opportunity. Speak clearly, confidently, and with authenticity. Your words carry more weight than you realize today. Overall, your career trajectory is stabilizing, expanding, and gaining momentum. The blockages that once frustrated you are lifting. You are now entering a phase of agency, clarity, and empowerment at work. Health. Your physical and emotional well-being receives strong support today. The Magician reminds you that the mind and body work in tandem, and your thoughts play a major role in how you feel. If you've been mentally overwhelmed, today brings an opportunity to clear your inner space. A simple shift in perspective can usher in a wave of renewal. You may feel a sudden desire to break old habits. The Tower's energy pushes you to release what has held you back, whether it's a routine that no longer fits your lifestyle, a dietary choice that isn't supporting your health, or a pattern of overworking. Embrace small changes. They will lead to big improvements. Pay attention to signs of stress or tension in your body. The Five of Pentacles suggests that you may have felt physically drained recently due to worry. Today brings a chance to replenish your vitality. Rest, hydration, mindful breathing, or grounding exercises can be especially beneficial now. Emotionally, you may find clarity returning where confusion once lived. If you felt anxious or stuck, the Wheel of Fortune begins redirecting your inner world toward stability. You may experience unexpected moments of calm or gentle realizations that soften your emotional landscape. Connecting with others can also uplift your spirit today. Whether through a meaningful conversation or a small moment of shared compassion, social or spiritual support will strengthen your sense of balance. Don't hesitate to reach out to someone who brings you peace. Overall, your health is shifting toward a more positive and aligned state. Today marks the beginning of a renewed sense of energy, clarity, and emotional grounding. Family and friends. Family dynamics may surface strongly today, Taurus. The Queen of Swords reversed suggests that someone in your environment may hold onto resentment, frustration, or emotional distance. This energy doesn't have to dictate your day, but it does highlight a relationship in need of boundaries or honest communication. You may find yourself revisiting old memories or unresolved conversations. The Tower's presence indicates that a sudden truth or realization could reshape the way you view a family situation. This shift isn't meant to destabilize you, it's meant to offer clarity and healing. Someone in your family may also be watching you with admiration, even if they struggle to express it verbally. The King of Wands symbolizes someone who sees your strength, resilience, and perseverance. Their pride in your progress may be silent, but it's real. Support is available to you today, though it may come from unexpected places. A relative you don't speak with often may reach out, or a small act of kindness from a family member may remind you that you're not alone. This energy brings warmth and reassurance. You may also feel motivated to break a generational pattern, perhaps in how you communicate, how you set boundaries, or how you approach stability. The Wheel of Fortune confirms that this is an ideal time to introduce new, healthier dynamics into your home environment. As the day progresses, you'll likely feel more grounded and connected. Whether through conversation, observation, or inner reflection, your understanding of your family relationships deepens in meaningful ways. Compatibility. Today, you connect most harmoniously with signs that bring out your calmer, warmer, and more innovative sides. Fire signs, especially Leo and Sagittarius, invigorate your confidence and help you embrace bold moves. Their energy complements yours, especially in matters of love and creative pursuits. Air signs like Libra and Aquarius offer intellectual stimulation. They help you see situations from new perspectives and may inspire you to take steps you've been delaying. Conversations with these signs feel refreshing and motivating. Earth signs, particularly Virgo, resonate strongly with you today. They bring grounding energy and emotional steadiness. Interactions with them feel natural, supportive, and clarifying. If you need advice or reassurance, these signs provide it kindly and directly. Water signs like Cancer may stir emotions in constructive ways. Their intuitive energy helps you tap into your deeper feelings. They offer comfort and emotional insight that can lead to healing or better understanding of others. You may want to avoid intense or overly reactive personalities today, especially those who oscillate between warmth and coldness without explanation. These individuals may trigger unnecessary confusion or drain your focus. Overall, you'll find the most harmony today with signs and people who match your desire for clarity, warmth, and steady progress. Seek those who encourage your best self. Your lucky color today. Emerald green is your guiding color today, symbolizing renewal, stability, and the opening of financial and emotional pathways. Wear it, visualize it, or surround yourself with it to reinforce your sense of grounding and abundance. The phrase of the day: what you release clears the way for what is meant to stay. Thank you so much for spending this moment with me. Remember, the stars can guide your way, but only you have the power to walk it and make it amazing. If this reading resonated with you, I'd love it if you could like, subscribe, and leave a comment. I truly enjoy hearing from you. I'll see you tomorrow, right here on Zodiac Attraction, where we'll continue discovering your incredible destiny together. Until then, Keep shining.